everyone. How are we all? It's been a few days. I thought I was going to come on and go live crazy while hubby was away, but no. I'm just trying to get organised here. I'm in the house, so hi, Miss Justice, Lisa Jones, Aussie Girl Jen, hello. Gymnastics 101. Good morning. Yeah, I'm on a bit earlier because I've got oh dear Lord, our caseworker coming this afternoon, so I thought I'd come on early, check in with everyone, let you all know I'm still alive and well. Oh, that's really sweet, Lisa. Thank you. Yeah, I was hanging out with some friends. We went to brunch yesterday. We did some stitching on Saturday night. So it's Sunday for you guys now, isn't it? Yeah, it's Monday, 11:30 a.m. here right now. So you guys are still on the weekend. Lucky things. Hi, Kate Johnson. How are you? Lip lock no more. Welcome. Lawton girl. How are you? The real Sharon. I've seen you in lots of chats. How are you? Yeah, Sunday afternoon there. I use this name because there are so many Sharons. I always look at it and think, it's cute because lots of people in chats, even though I'm down under, they still call me Sharon in chats. So when they sometimes are replying to somebody and use Sharon, I have to scroll up to make sure they don't mean me or there really is another Sharon in the chat. Hi, Duchess. How are you? It's 6:30 p.m. where Lip Lock is. And we didn't get to party at your house. I know, Lisa. It was really lovely, though. Just the granddaughter and I home. I've got a funny little story for you. It was gold. Like, I love playing tricks on my grandkids. I don't know why, but it just amuses me to no end. Like, it makes special little memories that they are never ever going to forget. So it's a bit of a pearler. Hi, Tricia Whistler. How are you? Thanks for coming in, everyone. I didn't schedule it. Oh, there's yucky snow there, Lawton girl. You make sure you stay safe. I wish I knew what it was like to live with snow. Like, I have no comprehension of what it all means other than it's extremely unsafe to be outside for too long. What a great weekend. Had my son over for our belated Christmas. Aww. For your belated Christmas dinner and a good friend. Music, laughter, and exciting tales. Yeah, that's sort of what, it's good to have some real life stuff happening and interacting with people in person, isn't it, Miss Justice? Just sort of breaks up all this complete and utter madness. It's getting worse by the day and making me so irritated. Everything is iced over here. We're stuck in the hole. I can't get out. Oh no, crime and justice. Yeah, see, I have no clue. So you'd have to be really, really prepared, wouldn't you, to make sure you've got everything you need before the onslaught of ice and snow and stuff. And there was a lady in the chat the other day talking about her frozen pipes, water pipes, and it just, like when you've never had to deal with it, it gives you something to really think about. Lip locked is cleaning dishes after supper, so just be listening for a bit. You're fine, lip locked. Drama, the real Sharon. It's more than drama. Hi, Brandy Bradford. Gorgeous lady, how are you? Yeah. Did you get the pics of the snow and my dream catches? I did get the ones of, I probably have Miss Justice. Hang on, I'll have a look. I've got 3 from yesterday, and it says attachment unavailable. And in between one of them, it says this time last year. So I gather there's the snow ones, but I'm sure I got the Dreamcatcher ones. Did I not show them the other day? Or did you send them all with the snow ones? Yeah, it just says an attachment unavailable, Miss Justice, so I'm not sure what's happened. What would do that? Hi, Kintsugi. Ice here on roads and trees, but electricity's still on. North Carolina, wow. So the ice and the snow can actually stop electricity working. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Lawton girl. Like we have snow in certain areas of New South Wales and Victoria in wintertime, but we're like 3 hours away, so we don't get any of that. Hi, Chantel. How are you? Please remember to hit. Oh, thanks, Trisha. I always forget to do, like, you guys probably notice, but I'm not very professional. I don't come on and do the spiel of things that other creators do, like introduce themselves and please like, share, and subscribe. And my name's Sharon, for those who don't know, and I probably should, to be honest. But yeah, if everyone could give us a like, that would be great. You're going to resend, Miss Justice, no worries. Snow-laden branches can fall on power lines. Okay, that makes sense. If you can hear craziness, it's Miss Maisie. We call it her Zoomy time. I've got a rocking recliner that she likes to spin around by jumping on it, and it's a bit crazy. And then she'll just run from one end of the house to the other. Yeah, a few others around. Yeah, I just get confused because of the Down Under name. And hi,. How are you? I feel like I haven't talked to everyone for weeks, and it's been like 3 days. We had that problem in October one year, so now they go trim all the trees by the lines. Yeah, they do that here in summertime, actually, because of all the spring and summer storms we get. The trees will hit the power lines and stuff, so they do it more in spring. They'll go around all the power lines and clear branches and stuff. You love me just the way I am. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Hi, DJ Gang. How are you? Oh, Suzanne Sutherland is in the house. How are you, Suzanne? Suzanne sent me a message yesterday, and you should have seen the pies this lady made. Oh my God. She was a busy, busy girl, and they looked delicious too. I was jealous. Hi, 10-9. How are you? We had a big storm here during fall, so trees still had leaves on them, and the weight plus the snow took down lines, and most didn't have power for days. Wow. That's horrible. Whenever we're going to get a thunderstorm, I'll say to hubby and the granddaughter, make sure your phone's charged. We can't, don't worry about the computers getting zapped or anything like that, or, practical stuff. Just make sure your phone's charged so you can still get online. About time you saw me. Oh, Suzanne, you know I'd never, ever ignore you. Ever. But them pies. I wonder when the virtual eating thing's going to start. Like, we can do everything else virtually. Why can't people send me their cooking to taste? Just made 3 dozen more. Are you kidding? Same as chicken roll fillings. Oh my God. And for the Americans that don't know what a chicken roll is, it's like a spring roll, but really, really big. And I don't know how they've done the outside, but it's not squishy like a spring roll. It's sort of crunchy, and they're an Australian icon, and they're sort of filled with like really fine grated cabbage and meat, and they're just, I love them. You didn't send us anything to eat. Oh my God. No, don't be silly. I love it. I think it's awesome. No, don't change it, because now I know, like, I've seen you around in so many chats. I actually love coming live and I see someone that I've seen in chats and you think, oh my God, you feel like you already know that person. Suzanne says, what about how long that parcel took to get to you? Imagine pies. I know. My sister's always saying, why can't you post me some scones? And I'm like, dude, they're not going to be real good by the time you get to them, because she loves my scones. I think she loves my scones more than me. This is the sister that stole the quilt too, by the way, just so you know. As long as it doesn't contain Vegemite, I'm cool. You've tried Vegemite lip lock? See, what you guys don't do right is when you put Vegemite on toast, it's not like any other spread in the world. you put minute, like, scrapings on, and you don't, well, most people I know never ever put like a thick amount on. It's just little scrapings of Vegemite, and then it's nice. But I don't think I could eat it thick. I'm sure people are like, well, I'm the real Sharon too. Yeah, they probably do, the real Sharon. Oh my God, sounds yummy. They are, they're really good. I usually have some in the freezer I could show you, but there's not right now. I'll buy some this afternoon. Doesn't sound too good. My date scones. Oh my God, I love date scones. Oh, stop it. Chocolate chip scones. Yeah, they're good too, Brandy. I'm getting hungrier by the second. Yeah, they do, don't they, Suzanne? Like, yeah, they use it like jam or honey or whatever, where it's just a minute scraping. Anyone have any problems on West Coast North America from this? Oh my God. That tsunami, people. So Saturday our time, which would have been Friday your time, even before it had hit, not the tsunami, but the news of it all, made Australian TV coverage. I was following, actually, Duchess, you put me onto that channel. Remember there was on the other day, there was Code 10 Fire, and you sent the link for the live coverage on that channel. Oh, here we go. Here's the thunder coming again. That led me to another news channel that did like current live footage, which was awesome. And this guy was covering that volcano before it hit any news stations in Australia, which I thought was pretty cool. And he had footage and everything up there. I'm doing okay, DJ gang. I can't complain. Yeah, we've had a warning on the East Coast from Queensland right down to Tasmania. That was reduced to New South Wales, Central Coast, and up to Queensland. And the beaches on the East Coast have all been closed for a few days, a couple of days, because of the dangerous conditions. But how scary. After the tsunami, my son had to leave his boat on the Gold Coast, owning 2 warnings of high tides. Yeah, Suzanne. I watched footage yesterday where so many countries had the effects of it. Oh, wasn't it horrible, that fire, Duchess? Oh, he's a firefighter, so you keep a scanner on. I actually had to go and Google what the 10 alarms were, because when you sent us the link, it was, I think it was up to 8 alarm. And then the footage said it's gone to a 10 alarm, and I had no clue because we don't have those sort of terms over here. So I was Googling what all the different alarm stages meant. So I learned heaps about that. My favourite thing with Vegemite is you empty out a jacket. I know, I've done that too. Add grated cheese and Vegemite, then refill the potato skins, bake again for another 20 minutes. Yeah, it just adds a really yummy flavour to it. May Hazel, how are you? I haven't seen you for ages in here. It's awesome. I love that too. Do you know I even have like Vegemite and tomato sandwiches? They're quite nice. Weather all over is strange, I know. 8 to 10 alarm fire. I just love learning new things, and that was amazing to me, the way they rate them and what it means. 70 more days till spring here. Wow. Well, that means it's 70 more days until autumn here, Miss Justice. Vegemite, lettuce, walnut sandwich. Oh my God, that does sound good. I'm going to have to try that, Suzanne. Anyway, guys, we've had a situation since Thursday here in Australia where a little girl named Charlise Mutten has disappeared in the Blue Mountains in New South Wales. It's about 3.5, 4 hours from where I live. And I was quite freaked out at first because she's 9 years old, and our little Miss Nine was in the Blue Mountains like a week or so ago. And it just sort of, when someone's in that area, and anyway, it wasn't her. Sure, I'm glad I just finished eating. I'd be hungry. Yeah, I'm getting very, very hungry right now. And it's really, really sus, guys. It's a little bit like Summer, as in she's there 1 minute and gone the next. But she's 4 years older. But it's sus as in they weren't able to talk to the mother because she had some sort of medical episode, which didn't look too bad to me because I'll show you footage in a minute. She's sitting on a chair. She looked fully awake and fine, and they took her off to hospital. So that was the first little red flag to me, like, why can't they talk to her? And the second red flag was on the second day of her missing. Now, this is dense, mountainous terrain, like even worse than Ben Hill Road area. And the second day she was missing, they seized the parents' vehicle. And then yesterday they seized a small boat. So the little girl, backstory, 9 years old, she lives with her grandmother in Queensland and was on like contact holiday visit with her mother and father in this gorgeous estate in the Blue Mountains, which is hired out as a really upmarket, luxurious wedding venue. And it's very, very suspicious. I'm going to share the screen in a second. Like yesterday, they I'm just going to try and find the one with the video so I don't have to read the whole thing out. She's a gorgeous little thing too. Like all kids are gorgeous, but this little one's. it's just, you know, when I first started the channel, I used to say to you guys, oh, we hardly ever get these sorts of things in Australia, very rare. And this is the third one in 5 months. Owing to my ranting in Ziggy's life. Oh, don't be silly, Suzanne. Are they going to unsubscribe to you like they do to me? I wasn't all happy and just couldn't bite my tongue any longer. I couldn't see the chat, so I don't even know what you said. I wouldn't worry about it. All opinions are welcome on Ziggy's. Unless you openly call somebody a horrible name, all opinions are allowed. I think she's very, very spontaneous and she has impulse. Like, I think she's trying to tell people in a roundabout way that she doesn't, and I've heard her say it, I don't think before I say or do things at times. So that's impulse control, isn't it? But I think she gets so hyped up that she's got to get it out to everybody, whatever the information is, that cognitive alarm isn't happening to say maybe this might not be a good idea right now, just yet. Usual cold for this time of year. Hope you are doing well. Yes. We all have to start. I'm going to go into that, not specifically Ziggy's cognitive issues, but just the whole how do we say this? Deception and bullshit that goes on. I'm over it. Oh, Outlaw Trucker's here. I didn't see him. Yes, I can see him now. Hi, Liplock and Miss Justice. Outlaw says, just in case Liplock is still listening. Oh, no, she said hi to Outlook. Outlaw, Jesus. Then she mods me and I have to grow up. Damn it. I seen you were modded, Liplock. I did say that. I think that's just when hubby arrived home halfway through Ziggy. So I was trying to act really, not act, but I was trying to give him my attention because he'd been away for 2 days, but still watch and listen at the same time. I heard the other day of a case in Australia where the kids were on supervised visits with their dad. He wouldn't allow the supervisor to enter. Then he blew up the house with his kids in it. Wasn't that Josh Powell, Josie, in America? And it's suspected that he murdered his wife, Suzanne Powell. They had 2 little boys. Him and his father are total pieces of pedo shit. If that's the same one, I haven't heard of anything like that here. Because I was actually going to play the 911 call of that because of the Josh Powell thing, because it's so powerful and scary, infuriating, sad, everything you can feel in a case in this one 911 call. We might do that later today. But she's young. She's not that young though, lip locked. She's really not that young. She's 40. And I'm not trying to start anything, but I suppose compared to me, she's young because I'm 56. But you would think, you know, you can have them sort of things happening as a 70-year-old, I guess. You just don't think before you do things. I don't think it's age-related necessarily, but that's just the way I think. Oh, yeah, just because you disagree with someone doesn't mean that you don't well, normally you wouldn't just, I don't like you anymore. But that's what a lot of people are doing. You see someone in the chat, they have an opinion on something, and straight away you're the enemy. And that's not grown up. Hi, Libby. How are you, sis? Yeah, she does change mods every day. But I will say there was a puppy in her live yesterday. Oh, don't get me wrong, Suzanne says. I'm not blocked or anything, but I did speak my mind. Yeah, but she wants people to speak their minds, doesn't she? Like she's open for that. 10-9 says, I don't know. I prefer people that try and remain neutral as much as possible or stay open-minded, but the YouTube hate fest is so unnecessary. Absolutely. I'm with you, 10-9. The way, look, we'll talk about that in a minute. But I don't give a shit what anyone says. I could hear, as a viewer, I could hear a puppy in that live yesterday. And at the end of that live, Ziggy didn't know it was still running. And her daughter said to her, hold the dog, I'm just force feeding it. For real. That's why she took the video down. So if people are fine with people openly lying and bullshitting, then that's their individual prerogative. I don't think it's cool, especially when the daughter's sitting there lying as well. And I don't care if I lose every single subscriber I've got. That's the truth. Period. She didn't want to take the live down and refused to take the live down about the bones, but she takes the live down when she's been sprung openly lying. And her daughter's sitting there, oh no, it's not a puppy, it was outside. Fuck off. Don't talk shit to me. I'm 56 years old. I've put up with a pathological liar in the family. I'm experienced at this shit. Do not do it. Yes, she is 40 lip locked. I wasn't going to go there just yet, but she's 40. She's not like... I like Ziggy. I'm in her chat all the time, but don't fucking lie to me. Don't get your kid to lie. I can't do it. And I'm not going to sit there and shut up. That's why she went outside. It wasn't her service. It's because the pup was making a noise and she was trying to get away from the pup making a noise. Hi, Chris. You've changed the way you say your name. Betty Jo, hello. I just don't appreciate it. I don't like being tried to be like, that is my pet peeve. Do not take me for an idiot. It's an Aussie thing. We hate it beyond belief. And I did record the end of it where her daughter said, hold the dog. I've got it on my phone before she privated it, even before she realised that the chat was still going and that you could still hear her. But that is why she went outside on her phone and kept saying that the Wi-Fi was so bad. It's because she wasn't on a laptop anymore because the pup kept making a noise and everyone could hear it. Yes, she did, Chris. Thank you for what, Kintsuji? No, I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of every situation where people are just so full of fucking shit with their agendas and trying, okay, to the point with Elsie and Lisa and these people faking death, right? And here's the Pennington lady that's had a seizure. And if you listen to her little video she played this morning, you can even hear in her breathing the wheeze and the whistle, but she's full of shit too. And it's like the classic old story of the boy who called wolf, isn't it? You've got so many dickheads out there pretending they're dead or they got leukemia, and then soon as someone's legitimately, I can't even say the fucking word, legitimately, for real, no one fucking believes them anymore. Is this what this is all about? Because I'm just about out. I'm done. I'm not even joking. Oh, she's full of fucking shit. She didn't have a seizure. It's not okay. Go lie to someone else. Go and listen. I can't play it because it's I'll get struck. I'll get struck. But everyone go and listen to the Pennington lady and listen to her speaking. And you can hear the whistle in between her breath. In between each time she breathes in, you can hear the whistle and the wheeze in her lungs. Why is she hiding? She has a dog. Probably from where she got it from. I'd say the real Sharon. No, I'm going to get shit and hate and everything, and I don't care. Yeah, everyone could hear the puppy Duchess. But she tried to say it was her daughter's PlayStation game to begin with. Oh, we're just in the same room and she's playing a PlayStation. I'm like, girl, no. I don't give a fuck whether you've got a puppy or where it come from or anything, but why sit there and talk shit about it and play your audience like they're idiots? Come on now. Yes, Grammy, that's why she took it down. And to have a daughter sitting there talking shit. Is that the proper ethics of bringing up a kid, to sit there and lie to the world on YouTube? Oh, no, there's no puppy here. Great morals. This whole Summer Wells case is crazy. I swear most of these, yeah, they are losing their damn minds. I know, Grammy, why lie? And she's the worst liar. And I've heard her admit that before, that she can't lie straight. She's not good at it. And that was evident yesterday. And that's why, with all the lies, the stuff that's not being fed to people for real, that is why everyone is AF Pennington. Yes, I couldn't remember. I'm so worked up with like you have no idea. And I know you probably don't agree with everything I'm saying, but I'm just being real. Which upload? I haven't seen your video, Lip Lock, so I don't know what you're talking about. But if anyone, I'm just speaking on the fact that people are being so disgusting, calling her a liar that she didn't have a seizure. I think that's really, really low. When you hear this poor lady speaking, it's you can't fake that sort of wheeze and whistle and illness. Like, you just can't do it. No, I can't do lying. No, you can't. AP, did you hear it? But because you've got so many faking death and leukemia and medical conditions, when it's for real, nobody believes it. Griffey had a seizure from stress. Yeah, probably the real Sharon. Why else would you be trying to cover it up? I have no idea, but put two and two together. I just don't respect people who, like, it's not like a little white lie that you've just told someone, oh, I can't come to your party because I'm sick. It's a huge lie to 1,000 or more people that are in that chat. So you're playing 1,000 people with bullshit. Yeah, that I don't respect either. Why you would let a 13-year-old go online in your 1,000 people chat to give her theory on whether they're guilty or not. She was chatting in Benny's that morning. Hi, Jen Grin. Seizures are no joke. Yeah, and they're the scariest thing on earth to witness, never alone. You know, it takes days to get over one, doesn't it, Lisa Jones? Physically, mentally, it just zaps you. I agree with your gymnastics to do that. Like I'm just gutted that, you know, I had that kerfuffle with Ziggy months ago, but we moved past it and I'm in a chat every day. I just don't appreciate people trying to play me for an idiot, let alone the other 900 or 1,000 people that are in there. Two of my kids have had seizures, and it's so scary. Like, some people have seizures and they stop breathing altogether. It's just not good. I don't know exactly how old they are, but Candace was on Prayer Garden of America. It's a panel. If any of you guys can remember, a week or two ago, her and Benny were both on there. And Candace was sitting at the table and she had the dog that's supposed to be Yucky on her lap for a bit. And then she went and got one of the puppies. And it was tiny, but its eyes were open and stuff. But she sat there, Candace did, saying, like, going off on Ziggy and she'll never get one of these fucking pups and blah, blah, blah. Like, the whole thing is just bullshit. Being ill isn't an excuse to... Being ill isn't it, May Hazel says, to not be critiqued. Oh, well, you stop it. What exactly is going on but will illness a get-out clause? Yeah, exactly, May Hazel. Never told the truth. Probably never will. It's all they know. Cheryl, hi Cheryl Carroll. Sorry, my bird. He's cranky because I'm not playing with him. And I've just brought the laptop outside to have a cigarette because I'm annoyed. But they are dangerous and need to be called out for our own. And that's, I think, Cheryl Carroll, exactly where my brain space is right now. It's my own self-protection and probably taking on ownership of everyone else that was bullshitted to as well. Whether people feel the same way about liars and stuff, I don't know. I just don't see why lie. I think they'd be older than 3 weeks now, Lawton girl, because I'm pretty sure it was like 2 weeks ago when Candace was on Prayer Garden of America. Yeah, there's so many limitations. And yeah, Lisa, like you can't drive and you can't be by yourself. And for people to accuse A.F. Pennington of that is disgusting. Yeah, and Griffey. And that was, she did that on a live with, I know Nita was there and a few other people were in that live video chat, and she just went down. And it was when everything was super crazy with the whole chip thing, and they were being accused of being thieves and da-di-da-di-da, and they can't keep doing this shit to people and think it's okay and that no one's going to stand up and say something, because it's not. It's not okay. Why this chat should be with its mother? Yo, I can't comment on it. Like, I don't even know if it 100% come from there. I do not know. But why else? When people go through something, 10-9 says, I hate that when people go through something horrible and people don't believe them, like the Me Too movement. Every woman that claims SA, especially from a celeb, is looked at as a liar. Absolutely. It's the boy who cried wolf syndrome. You know, and as I showed the other day, Elsie's got another little channel up, like with laughing emojis and all the rest of it, like it's a great big fucking joke. They're not okay in the head. But now, with 423 Chasers, fake illnesses, and Lisa and Elsie stepping it up a bit more to the fact that they've died, everyone is suspicious of anyone who's not okay. And they're liars too. And now she always mentions stop. Kintsugi, Lawton girl. I've heard Z and her daughter had supper with the Wells, so where do you think the puppy came from? After Z said several times she wanted one. This is a horrible case to share with a child unless you want to scar them for life. You know, and the other thing to me, who has a 12-year-old running around, a lot of the times I will not come live for 2 or 3 days because, of course, my 12-year-old wants to hang out with me and be with me. And I don't like isolating myself away to my shed or whatever, so she's not hearing everything I'm raving on about. Right now, she is at my mother-in-law's, and I'm very wary and careful about what I'm speaking about when she is close to me. So, no, I do not agree that she let her daughter comment on whether the Wells are guilty or not. To me, and then she says, oh, you know, she doesn't know everything. Fuck off. You sit there yelling and screaming, even in a motel room, insanely psychotic, but your daughter doesn't know everything? Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? Yes, exactly the real Sharon. You know, you can only shine up dog shit to, excuse the pun, so much. I do not respect people who fake death, fake illnesses, and lie. I am going to say something. Sharon, I don't like this. Sitting in your chat, laughing out loud. You don't like sitting in my chat. Okay. The bird has an opinion too. The bird does crime and justice. I come back inside so you don't have to listen to Birdie now. But to sit there and say your daughter has no clue about the rest of it, come on. You took her out to where the fucking Summer's bones were supposed to be, but she doesn't know why she's there. Okay. They sound peaceful. He does that 10-9 when I'm sitting out there having a cigarette and I'm paying no attention to him. He's like, dude, why aren't you playing with me? Why aren't you talking to me? My boyfriend had one and it would let out the highest pitch screech every 20 seconds like clockwork. Oh, you're kidding. One up with something else. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no doubt. Like, honestly, no doubt in my mind I'm going to be dragged to the shithouse. Already losing subs, but I don't give a shit. I really, really don't. You think I'm going to sit here and just turn a blind eye to what they're doing to AF Pennington? And it's vicious. It's disgusting. Lying, in my book, it's just not okay. Reality will hit when they get home and puppy is up all night. But she's not allowed to have dogs there. That's the other thing. So she's lying to a landlord. Those three need to make an apology and own it. Yeah, hi, the real Gigi. When I got my pup, he wouldn't eat. We were told he was 8 weeks old. I asked the lady his birthday and come to find out he was only 4 weeks. We had to bottle feed him while he has back. Oh, no way. The poor little thing. And he's still anxious, Chris. Yeah, from leaving his mum too soon. Wait, what illness did Chase lie about? His leukemia. Yeah, the cancer. Yeah, that's why I made him the quilt 10-9. If that might have been before you started coming over, when he announced to the world that his cancer had come back. And of course, you know, at that period of time, the scam illnesses and deaths hadn't been a thing. So, of course, everyone felt sorry for him. And, like a few did call him out straight up that he was full of shit. but I believed him. So I did videos on like picking the fabrics with you guys, and you know what sort of quilt we were going to make, and I even filmed cutting up the fabric and sewing the fabric, and did a little video of the quilt on the long arm machine, everything. Only we don't have 100% proof, but we know he's full of shit. She'll be the next crazy woman on a plane breastfeeding a puppy. Can't wait to see that shit show. Yeah, well, I don't feel good about saying what I think, but I have to. Because when's it going to stop? When are these people going to stop being assholes? The other Sharon, no, don't change it. The real Sharon, I love it. Oh, guys. Libby, you need to drop your link too, please. Oh, thank you, Duchess, for sharing pennies. Who else have we got in here? Libby, please don't wait for me to say drop your link, because I'm just hopeless with remembering to say it. Just do it. Every time you come in here, you need to just keep dropping it. And anyone, oh, Duchess, you need to share yours too. Please go over and sub if anyone's new in here to Duchess Griffey's channel, Hit the Ground Running. She is amazing. Her and Stella have been doing lots of road trips around their community in South Africa, and it's a blast. I have the best time over there. And Duchess's art channel, and she's got another discussion channel. So if you guys could drop your links, that would be amazing. Hi, Gabby B. How are you? Yeah, probably 10-9. You could be right there. Oh, you didn't change it, did you, the real Sharon? Oh, shit, my phone just died. Hang on, guys. I've just got to plug it in. The other Sharon is perfect. Oh, Grammy. I love it. I think it's awesome. I love both names too, either or. I just wish I liked my name. I never did. But I don't know if I told you guys before, but my mother, she was only 18, just turned 18 in January, and I was born in the March. And her two name choices were Simone or Bronwyn. And apparently my nan stepped in and said, hell no, that's not happening. Don't like either of those names. And they decided on Sharon. So hang on, guys. I'm back. Sorry, hubby just come in to give me paperwork I got to do for him. Oh, that was intense, Chris, wasn't it? You know, I was up actually, it was 3 a.m. my time, and I woke up and I honestly thought I was giving birth. I was in so much pain. Don't know what it was, but it was not good. And for like 3 hours during the night. So I happened to catch that live as it was happening my time, which is really rare. I couldn't believe the way they treated Cam. It was a witch hunt. They were way too much. I felt so sorry for Cam. I think they're good people. I support them. And I think all of the other ones need to pull their fucking head in. Sorry, was glad Prairie was like, it's my channel. I know, the real Gigi. I was thinking it like 40 minutes back, an hour back. Like, yeah, you need to back up, because isn't this supposed to be Prairie Dogs Live? Like, you could see it coming. I was like, any minute now he's going to actually speak, but he kept not speaking. And I was like, she is too much. You know, the other day I was like, when she was all against heels on the ground and everything, I was like, I'm so in on that, because, but hell no. I even took it out of the title after what they did to Cam. Like, no. And that's where you come into the point where, you know, you can agree with other creators on certain things, but other things takes all the what you thought was okay back to reality. I didn't see it. I have to reserve judgment. And I am reminding myself that people said Ziggy left her baby daughter with a murder. Her child is 13. The guy wasn't babysitting. And the Vic didn't die. Yeah, well, it's everyone's individual level of what's okay and what's not okay, I guess. Would I take my granddaughter to Ben Hill Road, or my daughter or son or family member, to look at bones? Or not be aware of the guy's history before I took her there? You know, we're all different. We all do things different, think different. It's not something I would do. That's all I'm saying. No, Libby, I don't think arseholes will ever stop being arseholes. Oh, thank you, Duchess. But yeah, it actually looked like Cher whopped him, didn't it? At the end of it. But then she said, don't hit me. I recorded it. I don't feel right about that. I will drop others though. No, please feel right about it, Libby, because I just forget to say it. You know, I'm ditzy. And I get so wrapped up in what I'm talking about. Well, it was, I don't know if you were in the live, Kintsugi, but at the exact same time Ziggy was playing that video on her live, we had a one of my subs come in called Cold Case into my live, and she was saying she said the guy that took Ziggy to these bones is named Fred Hill, and she was giving us all the background. So we were on Google, Googling this guy at the exact same time Ziggy's playing the photos and everything. So I don't think she was fully aware at that minute that this guy had actually shot at a bloke and his child while they're sitting in the car and hit him in the neck. And it wasn't just 1 or 2 shots, it was like 5. And the daughter had to end up driving her shot father to the hospital. And luckily, he lived. I can't believe Ziggy fell for the bones. Did she forget that law enforcement and search parties has combed those sites with a tooth? Yeah, numerous times. Blind Freddy could tell it was a setup. Well, I just keep thinking, why didn't he ring law enforcement if he was so concerned? You're fine, May Hazel. Like, I know you're very loyal to Ziggy, and I like Ziggy. I just don't like games like this or being played for a fool. It just makes me question everything that she's ever going to say in the future, because once I lose trust, I find it really freaking hard to get past it. And that's just me. That's the way to do the link. If you're a mod, drop your own link. It's so much easier on mods. Yeah, Libby, please just do it. Do it, do it, do it. I'll come after you. Fuck you mean. I told you about that, didn't I? How I said that to my daughter just like that the other day. And she's like, Mum, get off YouTube. It's enough. But then yesterday, I've gone outside to have a cigarette. Just after I've been watching Benny Keys live, and the little white fluffy one tends to try and get inside every time I come inside, and they're not allowed. And I said, bitch ass, get out here, you bitch ass. Like, it was just Benny Keys's words come out of my mouth again. And I was like, oh dear, it is catchy, isn't it? We do start sounding like people we listen to. Get your bitch ass. She didn't leave her child with him, though. That's my point. There's a lot of rumours. Yeah, I know she didn't leave her child with him, but just being in, I realised the guy wasn't babysitting her alone or anything like that, but it's not only about her daughter, it's her own safety as well, May. I don't mind my name. I like it better than saying Mildred. Well, now you say it like that, the real Sharon. I must agree. I really do agree with that. Just don't drop your wrench, Susan. It might hurt. Hi, engineer. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Concussion. I know, Duchess, we appreciate you for subbing to her. Oh, I like Sharon best. That's so sweet, the real Gigi. Thank you. But yeah, Cher lost her shit, didn't she? Oh, Gabby B, it was on Prairie Boys Channel, 3 a.m. our time, and as I was saying, I was awake, not good at all, and I caught the live as it was live, and they had Cam, oh my God, that ELP dude on panel. So there was ELP, Cam, Mr. and Mrs. Cher. There was supposed to be another lady called Val. Anyway, ELP and Cher went for Cam really, really bad. ELP is a psychopath, in my opinion. No, I think May's talking about, May, you're talking about when they went to where the bones are, aren't you? Oh, awesome job, Elena's View. Thank you. And then, like, ELP was really, really, really full on aggressive. Cher was trying to mediate in between being aggressive herself. And then J for Justice come on panel and had a turn of interrogating Cam. And then Benny come on panel and they wouldn't let him speak. And then Mr. and Mrs. Cher got into a altercation and the live ended abruptly. It was not good. I can't understand Enchanted at all, and Cam was muted. It was horrible what they did to him. That Enchanted is just way out there with his conspiracy theories, in my opinion. And two, he can't have a conversation. Like, he couldn't just sit there and interview Cam. He had to go with the "you're a pedo" type thing, and it was just horrible, triggering, nasty. Cam isn't innocent in any of this. He shouldn't go live with, well, I can't talk about this or that, because it makes him look shady as hell. I don't know what, I just didn't like the behavior that they couldn't have a conversation, that it just got so crazy and horrible. The real Sharon. I don't know. I don't know what. I think the real Sharon that May Hazel is talking about when Ziggy and her daughter went to see the bones, because that guy shot someone. That's the way, that's what I thought she meant. I don't know about Ziggy leaving her daughter with a murderer. I haven't heard that one yet. Hose on the ground, yeah. Yes. Can someone drop Outlaw Truckers link as well, please? Fluid Heart, that's what it is. I want to have a go, Duchess. Yeah, Ziggy had a daughter in the car at the time, but with only enough charge in her phone for pics of the bones. Yeah, so she needed to call someone. She wouldn't have been able to. Because remember, she said you had to go to a servo and buy a cord so she could get some charge. Thank you, Duchess. Oh, thank you, Catsi, for subscribing to Outlaw. What in the actual hell is this about Benny and his jets? I mean plane. Oh. Yeah, I thought that was a bit out there as well. It was 10:09, 3 a.m. my time. So that's 7, about 8 hours ago. Yeah, she's got an awesome Lisa Jones. And I loved watching Libby and Duchess do their paintings the other day. I learned heaps. Oh, Dutchie, she is talking about when I went on Cher's panel and she asked me if I had a channel. I know, I was watching that one too. That was when she was talking about the protest, the virtual protest of Molly Golightly and co. And I was all for that because I don't think like their end game is, or what they're doing is a good thing. But nothing happened with it, so I'm glad it didn't now. J. Marie has Shannon on her panel. I just got a text that she asked about the mattress outside, and it was an old mattress that they gave the dogs. Who's Shannon? Who's Shannon, Chris? Well, Don spoke about that mattress that was propped up near the basement door, and he said the stains on that mattress actually come from Wyatt sneaking soda down to the basement and it spilled all over the mattress, and that's why it was stained. Yeah, she absolutely knows Libby has a channel. Oh, do you have a channel, Libby? I was like, bitch. At least she didn't leave her home alone where something way worse could happen. You have to understand that Ziggy's daughter is 14. No, she's not. She's 13. Yeah, I get that, Betty Jo. You know, each to their own. We all do things differently. I try to keep the videos real and on real facts. Yes, you do, Outlaw. Yeah, well, that's true too. Being left in a motel room's not ideal either by yourself. Oh, I love you so much, Duchess. Shazza. Barbara Elliott, hello. Yeah, but isn't it better to just say it and be dragged than try and lie and deceive 1,000 people and pretend and get your daughter to sit there and lie as well, Barbara? Is that okay? Come on. I know, I have been too, Libby. All the time, I can't help it. Just comes out. damned if you do and damned if you don't. Well, owning it straight up would be less damaging, I feel. But that's just me. I wouldn't sit there and play games with 1,000 people or more. I still don't know who left their child with the murderer, Gabby B. No, like, yeah, it's just everyone's who's happy with being shit talked to and who's not. It's just the way I am, and future trust issues that is inbuilt with me when I have to deal with people who are playing games and lying. But if people are fine with that, then knock yourselves out. Like, each to their own. Will I stop watching Ziggy? No. Do I hate Ziggy? Hell no. But I just don't think it's the best idea. As long as the puppy has a good home. Exactly. I don't know. All I know, the real Sharon, is they're all dragon cam, cracking cases, because he's made amends with Benny, and instead of hating each other, and not that I think they hated each other, but, you know, some people are trying to work together and be productive rather than carry on with all the unnecessary shit that goes on in these streets. And he's being dragged and brought into conspiracy theories that he's with Tim Mullins and everything else. So catching up on 2 times, totally agree with a lot of what you say, Sharon. I call Ziggy out on things. I'm just saying that the rumour mill is crazy, so I have to hold back. You're fine, May. It's just the way I am is more what I'm saying. This is the way I feel. We need to talk about doing a live soon and talk some crime shiz. Yes, we do. I just self-invited myself, Duchess and Libby, just so you know. But hi, Mrs. Hla. I've been here lurking, but hi to everyone again. And I hope you're all having a wonderful one. I hope you're having a wonderful one too, Mrs. Hla. Who's ALP? ELP, Josie. Enchanted Life Path. And he does talk so fast. What was it about? What was it about? They were... you have to watch it, the real Sharon. So many things that they wanted him to clarify, but it come across with ELP and Cher and J for Justice really like it was an attacking thing. Yeah, I know. Libby, Duchess, Sharon, all of you, yes, please do. Oh, the real Gigi, you're so sweet. I just felt sorry for, like, I don't like seeing anyone being come at in an attacking mode, you know, like have a conversation, ask questions. It's like Piggy in the middle and everyone on the outside is just having a kick.
The kids were.
Betty Jo, my accident. I deleted your chat on accident. Oh. Leave ID has a clip of the ending of the live. Yeah, I've screen recorded it too, Grammy. Where are we? Kinsuji. I was just thinking meeting you might cause heart failure. Compare these crazy channel with John Q's ones talking about Daniel Robinson's case. It's like night and day. It sure is gymnastics. What if it was summer and that dude did it? Yep. That's true. Hi, Hollyberry. But look, she's remorsed. Like, I think she learnt so much out of. I just seen ya. What's this talk about? You might have to go all the way back to the beginning, and because I'm not repeating everything we've talked about in the last hour and a half. I'm going to have real chill Graz on my channel this week to talk about Abby and Libby in the Delphi. Awesome, Libby. I will be there to watch. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. How are you? Now I'll get back to where I was at earlier. This little girl in Australia, Charlise Mutten, who's 9, who's disappeared from the Blue Mountains. Hi, Penny. How are you? It is a crazy day. But although every day's crazy lately, so we need to have with the fire alarm system, we need a YouTube Streets rating system. Is it a 3-alarm day or a 6-alarm day, or are we up to a 10 yet? You know, just so people know whether to enter the streets or not. Well, that's my thing too. You have to have, in my experience, in my old age, liars have to have perfect photographic memory, because honestly, a lot of liars slip up in the first 5 minutes of telling the lie because they can't remember what they said. And I'm very experienced with pathological liars, so I can spot one, except for Chase. I had me completely fooled. And guess what else has happened, guys? Tiffany Marie's pissed with Jodie Sue again. Yeah, I don't even know where that come from, May. No idea. Like, I haven't heard that anywhere. I was like, really? Tiffany Marie? But like 10 days ago, you went on Prayer Garden of America's channel and fully tried to attack her in defense of Jody Sue. But now you're not cool anymore. What, Penny? It's a hot mic moment. I don't like the way ELP went for Cam. I don't think that was cool, the way he was full on attacking and accusing and everything. That wasn't a civil conversation, discussion, interview, in my opinion. Yeah, I did see that, Gabby B. Even MGL's husband doesn't agree with her going to Tennessee. Thought that was interesting. Blow hard, Betty. Outlaw, you're funny. Behind in chat, only 37 people in here. Yeah, that happens. He was asking questions and not letting him answer, though. I know. If I offend you, but Don and Candace, but then to do not act like parents of a missing 5-year-old that's been missing for 7 months. Oh, thank you, May, Hazel, and Brandy. I am behind a chat. Oh, did he, Penny? I was checking his live out just before I come live, but obviously didn't see the end of it because I come in here. Yeah, I'm good, Tracy. I'm better than I was at 3 o'clock this morning, put it that way. I was nearly going to wake hubby up. I felt that bad. Doing it because of things he may know that they don't, and they are jealous. Their hope is to unravel and trip him up into giving them information they don't know. Crazy. 6 alarm day, you think, Brandy? I think we're going to start a thing on our YouTube streets, alarm warnings. What do you think? Can we start a thing with 38 people? Does it snow where Libby and Duchess are too, you guys? I know Elena's view. I just thought it. So Tiffany Marie, and I know we all flip-flop on our ideas and theories and everything, and that's completely normal, but she used to run down other creators that supported Jody Sue, but when she fell out with them creators, she adopted Jody Sue, and Jody Sue's the best thing since sliced bread. And then all of a sudden, because Jody Sue was going to have a relaxing 24 hours when the bones were discovered, Tiffany wasn't impressed with that. So now she's pissed with her again. And I'm just like, my God. No, he is hard to understand, and he does talk super fast, and with the accent it makes it really hard to understand. Oh, wow. But I just had to come on, say what I wanted to say before the caseworker gets here, and I'm all bothered. I have gotten emails from 2 allegedly former TM bishops recently. They apologise to you. Oh, that's awesome, Libby. Like, are people finally starting to see what some people are really liked? What they're really like? Oh, that would be cool, Miss Justice. Visiting abandoned places. That intrigues me too. You've missed so much, May. Yeah, that makes me happy, Libby. I'm really, really glad, you know, even if it's one person that can start to look outside the box. And that's why I can't not say what I think, because I would be fake and full of shit. And I'm not. It was about 8 hours ago on Prairie Dog. Is it 77? Mr. Share's YouTube channel. And it's about 8 or 9 hours ago. I find it sus as fuck though. Oh, okay. You think it's that they haven't really... Oh my gosh, Libby. See, this is the whole point of what I'm trying to say, is about our trust levels are so sensitive right now that we get an email, and I know I'm doing this. I'm so suspicious of everything that I'm annoying myself, because once you sit back and watch and listen to all this crap going on, you can't help but be suspicious. When everyone dropped off the panel, Sharon, it was a civil conversation after the live ended. It was recorded by ELP, which I don't agree with, but it was a civil convo nonetheless. So who played it, Penny? Oh, well, obviously, if ELP... So he must have played it in his live after I left. Well, I'm glad it ended civilly and calmly then, because it wasn't very nice while it was live at all. You know, what's a big guy like you with tattoos doing wearing a unicorn shirt? That's a symbol, you know. That's not nice. Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm glad it ended like that then. I'll go back and watch it, Penny. Thank you. Yeah, but that's mentally where my head is at lately, that I don't like this feeling of not trusting. Hi, Katie Kitty. Oh, it was negative for your aneurysm. That's awesome news. I'm so happy for you. It's good to get good results, and I still haven't been for my scans. Prairie Boy 77, thank you, Betty Jo. Yep, and it was about 8 or 9 hours ago. But you might be better off going to Enchanted Life Paths link, and if he replayed it on his live that was on just before I went live, so about 2 hours ago, because Penny's saying that he has played the backstage of it where it was a calm discussion and everything, so you might get both bits of the story in one go. Oh, okay, Gabby B. So many homes have been left with everything in them for over 30 years. Are you kidding me? That's scary. Spooky. I love that sort of stuff. I'm going to have to watch that. It's like the last 30 minutes of it. Thanks, Penny. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Yeah, Gabby B. So I think that's the way to go. I would go to ELP's video rather than the other one. And then you'll be able to see the after chat as well. I'm going to take the laptop out and have it. Look, I just want to play you guys this Australian story because that's why I was coming on. Hang on.
Now you can scan your Flybuys card at Bunnings Warehouse and Officeworks. Collect points on the latest tech, your DIY deck, Chrissy gifts. And what about this? 2 more places to collect Flybuys points. Get scanning.
Divers wading through muddy waters near Windsor Boat Ramp. An SES boat stands guard as police turn their focus to the Hawkesbury, the day after seizing a boat from the Mount Wilson estate where 9-year-old Charlise supposedly vanished from on Thursday. Less than a few kilometres from the property, Rural Fire Service volunteers found footprints on a trail.
We've got to get some tape straight across.
Then called in the find.
There's multiple sets, and one seems to be a very small footprint, and it's barefooted.
Certain items have been found and identified, but unfortunately we haven't led to anything yet that has given us a definite indication of her location.
The 9-year-old, who lives with her grandma in Queensland, was visiting her mother, Charlise Mutten, and her fiancé, Justin Stein, at his family's property, a popular wedding venue.
I think everyone that I've met up here is just so absolutely devastated. I mean, the family and the grandparents in particular, you know, we're just keeping our fingers crossed that they find a will somewhere.
Police say Charlise's mother and Justin Stein have been giving conflicting versions and timelines about Charlise's disappearance, making it hard to pinpoint when and where she disappeared from. The property she's been staying at remained under police guard today. Officers are treating the case as suspicious and the homicide squad is assisting, but investigators are looking at several scenarios. They still hold hope she's alive, as are hundreds of volunteers who turned out in droves on day 4 of the mammoth search, traipsing through treacherous terrain.
Temperatures are very survivable with a little bit of rain around, so there's water in the bush. So we are hopeful that Charlise will be able to sustain herself until we find her.
Nine's Emma Partridge is in Mount Wilson for us tonight with an update on the investigation. Evening, Emma.
Yes, Pete. Charlise's mother phoned 000 to report her daughter missing on Friday, but shortly after that, she had a medical episode. So police have yet to get a proper version of events from her. So until they get that formal statement, police need to treat Charlise's disappearance as suspicious, but they are keeping their mind open to all possibilities. Pete.
Emma, thank you.
Very, very suspicious, guys. I'm pretty sure.
The federal court handed down its judgment just moments ago, and we'll take you live there and to Reed Butler.
And Novak got booted out of Australia. That was another bit of news. So I don't think they mentioned it in that news story, but they seized the mother's car the day after the little girl went missing as well. Oh, thanks, Gabby B. It's really, really weird. There's so many red flags already. And to bring the homicide squad in on day 3, go watch it again to see if what I thought I seen I saw. I didn't want to watch again. There's a younger boy in Ontario that runs a channel exploring really nice abandoned houses, some with tons of stuff left in there. Wow. And the other guy they had on panel praying was blaming the whole thing on Benny. Yep. But she's really pissed with Benny, isn't she? Really, really wants Benny's ass. Mrs. Cher. That was very evident. How do you spell the little girl's name? Her name is Charlise. So it's C. I'll put in there. It's an unusual name. Charlise Mutten. And she's 9. But like you've seen, that was the mum sitting on the chair in that doorway. And they haven't been able to interview her until today. And the little girl went missing on Thursday. It just makes you wonder, like she didn't look that ill to me. I don't think so, Catty Kitty. She does want Benny's ass though, doesn't she? She's really pissed with him. Mrs. Cher, I mean. Save up and get a good metal detector. I got a cheap one free when I bought an expensive one. The difference is amazing. Oh, well, there you go. Crazy. Yeah, it's just very suspicious. And her porn, so she normally lives with a nan in Queensland, and she's just visiting with her mum and her fiance. Really horrible. But anyway, I've got to go, guys, because I've got an appointment at 2 p.m. I might come back on a little bit later if we get some more news on little Charlise. But yeah, it's not looking good, is it? And do you see how the the terrain and everything around there is so similar to Tennessee. Really reminded me of the area around Ben Hill. But these are like mountains, really, really high. Oh, I love you too, Brandy. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, sorry it was just all over the place. When I get hyper pissed, I tend to be all over the place and I can't help it. But I feel better because I've vented it and got it out, and that's just the way I feel about things. I'm not saying I just think people have to stop. Everything you do, stop before you do it and think, is this a great idea to do to my subs or viewers before you do it? Because lying and game playing is hurtful to me. I don't like it. But I'll see you a bit later. Thank you. Bye.